with what felt like a 90-mile-an-hour crash.
It was supposed to be the start of a few minutes of fun that within a few seconds would end in horror, when, entering from the right of the screen, the carriage full of riders hits a stationary one with the same force as a family car travelling at 90 miles an hour. The lasting impact on Leah Washington, who was sitting in the front row, remains visibly obvious 15 months on. Both she and Vicky Balch suffered leg amputations and came to court to hear the reasons why. The ride's CCTV shows an empty test carriage being sent out onto the track, but the court was told that because of the wind, which was stronger than recommended for the ride to be safe, it failed to climb one of the slopes, rolling back into a valley. The next car, full of riders, was stopped after that triggered a computerised alarm. An engineer went out onto the track but failed to spot the stranded car. Thinking it was a false alarm, the staff manually overrode it, restarting the ride and allowing the two cars to collide. Chanda Chauhan was among the victims who saw those pictures for the first time today.
It was painful, but we needed to see it. I felt I needed to see it. It's just all small parts of closure for us. We needed to see it. And I feel like I need to see more, just to sort of answer questions that I haven't answered myself.
Amateur video from the day captured the sound and horror of the crash. Alton Towers had claimed it was caused by human error, but the health and safety executives say it was the result of inadequate safety arrangements that senior management should have known about. The court heard there were significant delays getting the emergency services access to the victims, two of whom had life-threatening blood loss. It all could have been prevented if engineers had had proper safety procedures to follow. Instead, they were given targets and bonuses for reducing the time the rides were out of action. In court, the company apologised and said it's made a number of changes. But when the victims return tomorrow, the company is expected to receive a fine running into millions. Ben Chapman, News at 10, Stafford Crown Court.